Hey guys, it's Jim Halterman, TV Guide Magazine and TVinsider.com. Here with Peter
Hi,
Gallagher
Jim.
from
Good to be
Zoey's
here.
Extraordinary Playlist. Hi, Peter. Good to talk to you. This Sunday's episode is a really good one. Outside of the Zoey-ness of it all, there's also a really nice story for Mitch and Maggie. Can you talk about what's going on with them in this episode?
Yes, it's our 10th episode. And as you know, the people who've been watching it know, I have PSP, which is a brain disease, and Mary Steenburgen is my wonderful, extraordinary wife. And the disease is progressing and our options are changing, and it's our anniversary. So everybody gets it going for us to get me to the restaurant that we've always had our anniversary at and never missed it. And because of the wheelchair and all the logistics and the size of the place and it just becomes apparent that it's just not going to work out at the restaurant. So that's sad.
Without spoiling too much of the story, there is a really nice musical number for you and Mary. Can you talk about just shooting that? And is it complicated for you to do these numbers? Because it's a beautiful song, which I won't spoil, but it's also a nice moment for your characters.
Yes. Well, it's a beautiful song, and it's a song that I think Mary came up with and pitched to Austin, and Austin embraced. And then, you know, she asked me to listen to it, and I had heard it. It's a great song. You know, the singing and it's a weird thing because I've done a lot of it on Broadway. Mm-hmm. I never really expected to be doing it again, you know, except in where I practice and sing for my own amusement. And the fact that I didn't really have any dialogue and that it was a kind of a blank canvas.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy it. I kind of, in my mind, I flash back on being a kid again and my first musicals or on Broadway shows I've done. And I just really am I'm kind of happy that I have the experience so I can try to find a way to tell this story, you know, express what's going on with this character in a way that audience will find compelling. And I just think it's funny when I think, wow, I've been saying words and singing songs and, you know, at the same time as part of a story for a long time, and I get one more chance to do it.
Also, at this point in the run, Mitch's health is getting worse, and the family knows this. The big episode was about that before. How has that been for you to play? Because you probably have had to adjust some of the way you played him, right? Because he is experiencing things more severely now. How has that been for you to kind of take on this level where he's at right now?
Well, you know, it's challenging. It makes you a little sad because it's like a rehearsal.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, it's funny. The one thing Mary and I have in common is we both worked at Jimmy Cagney. And when I worked with Cagney, it was the last thing he did. It was a TV movie. And, you know, he got pretty tired. And I noticed as the production went on and he had no energy, he'd just be in his chair and people would sort of forget he was there. You know, hey, will you pass me that 4 mile? I was like, oh, and so I just hang out with him and I'd box with him and but I started to, you know, as people would lean over me to talk to Mary about notes or lean over me to talk to Jane and would do this. And I just stay in my seat because it's sometimes easier to, you know, when the next take or when the next setup.
Yeah.
And so it's in a way, it's like inside you get sad because the journey will continue without you.
We've been talking a lot about comfort TV, and we even did a podcast where somebody brought up Zoey's as a comfort TV choice.
Good.
But I'm curious, what are you watching these days when you turn the TV on? Because you can only watch so much watching to kind of get your mind off of things and maybe laugh or just forget about the world a little bit.
We've been loving Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's a great, because there's been so much TV. I used to feel like I was back in school and I hadn't done the reading. Did you read Grapes of Wrath? No, I didn't. Which is like synonymous with Games of Thrones. No, I didn't. You know, I didn't read War and Peace. No, I didn't see that. And now you actually have a chance to catch up with stuff. So now I want to see all of Schitt's Creek, and I want to see all of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh yeah.
And read.
Yeah. Well, and I think your friend Mary has been on Curb Your Enthusiasm because Ted has been on the show many times. I think she's been on there with him.
Oh, I think they've been on there forever, since the beginning. Yeah.
I love it.
Why
Well,
wouldn't you want them both on your show?
I know. I
They should
agree.
be on every show.
I think season 2, maybe you guys can work them into your show a little bit for season 2 of Zoey's.
I don't think that would be hard at all. We'll have to, hopefully, hopefully, I don't imagine Ted will say no to Mary.
I know. All right. Well, Peter, thank you so much for talking about Sunday's episode. It's a really good one, so we'll make sure people watch it. When does it air on NBC? Sunday nights?
It airs at 9 p.m. on NBC on Sunday nights.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, always a pleasure. Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank